Okay, God bless you. You may have clicked on this video just for travel advice, and I've made some videos over the years how I save money traveling. One of the things I do is I hand wash my clothes. Right now, in the bathtub, I'm staying at this entire place for $12 a day here in the Ukraine. But I wash the clothes in the bathtub, and then I just kind of hang them up. And then sometimes I even have a clothesline that I hang in a house with pins. I did that at a campground in Amsterdam and also in Romania. And Costa Rica, now that I think about it, I made a homemade thing to hang my stuff on. So that's something cheap you can buy, because I remember the first time I washed clothes in Paris, France, Valentine's, 2014, it was about $10 to wash clothes, and I'm like, no way. So, another tip, I get a coffee press, because as soon as I thought about Paris, France story, that was the other thing I thought of, was how much money you can spend on coffee. And if you're like me, you like maybe 2-3 cups a day. So I carry this. And I've done this for years. I remember going to Serbia last year, and all they had was Serbian coffee. And I said, no. Where's the illy? I gotta find. So I Googled illy and even took a taxi and bought some. And then we went from there. And because I was doing buses, I could take my French press with me. Okay? So you can usually buy something like that for about $10. I've done that in many countries to save on expenses. But my biggest expense is suitcases. Just because you're in Switzerland and you see a nice suitcase means absolutely nothing. It's all about the wheels. It's all about the wheels, okay? Because you can see a beautiful bright pink bag like my pink camera and go, ooh la la, that's nice. Well, no, this has been a piece of junk is what it is. I bought this, I think maybe $80 on Good Friday in Eindhoven, Netherlands. And I'm going to show you a close-up of the wheels. And one of the reasons the wheels they're almost gone, is because of what I take it through, okay? And when I arrived I took it all over the Netherlands before I even left the Schengen zone. And then I came to Poland, and then I went to the Ukraine. And when I got to the Ukraine, it was muddy, it was rocky, it was not smooth roads, and I had to drag it through mud. And so the wheels are gone, and I made a decision to buy a new bag. And the first thing I did was I looked at the wheels. I didn't look at the name brand, because I did that years ago in Switzerland. I looked for the name, and that bag did not last long either. I think I paid about $100 for that. So that's been my biggest problem. So if you're in America, Walmart has some half-decent bags there, but you want to look at the wheels. And this black bag that I have is by far the best suitcase. I've been traveling to the nations for 21 countries to 32 countries, 5 straight years in a row. So you can tell I travel a lot. I tried one time to do the big backpack thing from Wales to London to Israel, and it just doesn't work for me. It really hurts my back. Now, I know a lot of young people, they like to do that. I like the wheels. Okay, I'm a wheeler type person, so I am not going to use this, because there have been times where I've had wheels crack on me, and I've had this pop off. I went to Brazil last year. Brazil did not let me in. They sent me all the way back. I ended up going several airports in Portugal, and then I ended up back in Amsterdam. Woo! Crazy story. From Amsterdam, I slept in the airport, went to Belgium. Time I got off that Belgium bus, boom, wheels are gone. Thanks to Brazil. Okay? So the bag had gone through so much. Just because you're taking care of your stuff, the people at the airport don't. Okay? So I actually had a bigger suitcase like this. I bought this at Primark, and by far the best suitcase I've ever had, and I paid under $40 US for this. And let me tell you something. I've had this little suitcase, and the wheels are still way better than this. I slept in the woods, several places in Holland. I lived in a campground, and then I went to many, many countries, and then I went back to, it doesn't matter. I went a bunch of places, and the wheels are still amazing. So I want to show you. So, of course, Primark's not paying me to say this. And, I mean, it's not even a name brand. So, you don't care about having a name brand. You want to make sure your wheels don't break, because I'm telling you, when that wheel broke for me after what I went through of being on a plane for 20 hours, I mean 10 hours to Brazil, a few hours in the airport, and a few hours back, going through all of that, and then your wheel, and then sleeping in the airport in Amsterdam, and then a bus, and then your wheel, man, it was horrible. So you're going to want to have good wheels. Very, very important. Let me think of some other travel tips for you. Bottled water is very expensive, okay? So some countries I will buy a water where I can boil my own water, so I can drink boiled water to save a little bit of money there. Or you can buy a water that has a filter already in it. But most countries in Europe, their tap water's okay. So that's good. So drink the tap water, okay? But FYI, not every fountain you see is tap water. I stuck my glass up in Sicily, Italy one time. Because in Rome, Italy has these lions that shoot out filtered water so you can drink it. So I thought, well, it's Italy. So I did that, and somebody screamed, no! And I was like, whoa! I almost drank it. So be careful for that. So that's another tip. Let me think what else. Clothes, yeah. You can buy clothes at thrift shops, and it's really cool too. Like, I remember being in New Zealand, and I had fasted, I did a 7-day water fast. I've never done that since, but just 7 days water, no coffee, no nothing. Crazy fast. So I lost weight. So I went to a thrift shop and bought a pair of cool jeans, and I bought a cool skirt, and it looked really different. So it was like a reminder of that country. So, man, I've done that several places and got some really neat stuff. So the cool thing about thrift shops is if you buy something for like $3, like I have a jean skirt over there I bought in Ukraine for about $3. When I get tired of it, 3-6 months from now, I won't feel guilty for giving a $3 skirt away. So that's another tip. And like I said, you can find some cute stuff. Getting your hair done in other countries can be quite expensive. I remember wanting my hair colored in the Netherlands, and they were like, 100 euros, and I said, no, I'm going to Serbia in a few days, and I ended up getting my hair done in Serbia. And then later, I ended up in Bosnia, and I got my hair done in Bosnia. So think about that. If you are traveling and you're wanting your hair done, it can get really, really expensive. So I hope those are some good travel tips for you.